Welcome to the specialized edition of the Senior Citizens Talk of HICGI News Agency. My name is Jivumbi Anis. We're having a very high-profile personality tonight, former President of Tanzania, Jakaya Kikwete. Welcome, Your Excellency.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, you are attending the African Union Summit in Kampala to do with agriculture. First of all, Africa has been looked at as a global food basket. Why is it that up to now we have some countries which are facing hunger and the crisis of food is still evident in Africa?
Well, of course, Africa's agriculture is not yet developed. There is low productivity, there is low production. That's the biggest challenge we have now. Because there is little adoption of modern farming and modern science and technology in agriculture field. It is just predominantly traditional. So that's why when people talk about this transformation, agriculture is something that is welcome. Now we have to transform that. Not that it has not been, a lot has been done comparatively. When you look at where we were at independence and where we are now, yes. But much more needs to be done. And Africa can be the food basket of the world. 60% of unused arable land in the world is in Africa. And when once that one is used, definitely Africa will be the food basket of the world. So we need to do a lot of work, and the discussions like these ones on how to involve women and young people, the discussions that are taking place, but the whole discussions of a comprehensive Africa agricultural development program like the CADEP and other initiatives really help us to get to taking us there. So I'm hopeful definitely that we're on the right path. It will take time, but we have made progress. But that progress is not good enough. We need to do more.
Some of the African leaders who went and met President Vladimir Putin and President Zelensky of Ukraine, some of the issues they discussed more was to get wheat from Ukraine and Russia. And this is evident that the issue of food is still as significant as it is. But do you think Ukraine and Russia can be in position to feed Africa in terms of wheat?
No, don't forget, Africa's staple food is rice, maize, cassava, sweet potatoes. These are our food. Wheat is not a main staple. It's only those who eat bread, those who are interested in mandazi, that would require wheat. So it's not bad. Africa, yeah. For example, we in Tanzania don't produce much wheat. The areas that would be producing wheat produce barley. They are on contract with our brewery there. They need that as raw material to make beer. But we produce a lot of rice. We have become food self-sufficient for almost a decade now. In 2020, we exported 220,000 tons of rice. Yes. So we cannot complain about, but we don't have wheat. But those who now, because of the culture of bread and so on, that's where you can. So those countries, but look, we can't produce wheat everywhere. It has certain climatic conditions which may not be available everywhere. Because even in Tanzania, the areas that produce wheat are those in the highlands areas, and not everywhere is a highland area. Yes, those of us who are from the lowlands produce rice. Yes, so I'm saying if we have problems in rice and maize, then we will discuss that as an issue. But if it is rice, it is wheat. We always have been getting wheat from Europe, not from Africa. It's either from Canada or from America, from where. So that's this. So So let's really discuss our traditional staple foods. If it's sorghum, it's millet. If it's cassava, yes. Those are the traditional, the traditional maize, rice. These are our traditional staples. Bananas, yes. Because in Europe they don't have bananas. They get bananas from Uganda. Yeah. So we sell them bananas. They sell wheat to us.
Your Excellency, as we wind up, the youth who are energetic and should be involved in agriculture and food productivity, and most of our youth are migrating to Arab countries searching for opportunities because there are no jobs in Africa. What is your take as a former African Union head about the issue of youth migration leaving the continent or the sister continent?
Look, yeah. People will go where jobs are. If there are jobs in the Middle East, if there are opportunities there, why should we prevent our youth from going there? If there are jobs in America, if there are jobs in Germany, why should we prevent them from going? I ask you.
I understand.
If there are people who, how many Africans are in the US?
Many.
How many Africans are in the United Kingdom?
So many.
There are more Africans in the US and Europe than they are in the Middle East. You just make it, Middle East, it's a big issue. These are, again, the stereotypes that you guys have got to get out.
Finally, Your Excellency, as we are seeing a woman president in Tanzania.
Yes.
Those are quite few examples that we can say in Africa. Looking back as a former president, and you're having a leader as a woman in Tanzania, what is your take about seeing a woman leading Tanzania?
Well, I'm glad we have a female president in Tanzania. Recently, we had a female president elected in Namibia. We are making progress. So it is a question of opportunity, and we found that she's competent. She was vice president, she became president, and she's running the country very well. So it is a question of just giving people the opportunity. It's not a question whether male or female. If you give people the opportunity and with the right proper background, with proper preparation, you get an excellent president, whether it's a lady or a woman. And I'm glad that we have a female president, and all these odd thinking that women can't manage, they're just gone.
It's been a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you.
Your Excellency.